Yo, what's up? It's your boy Baron Davis bringing you the business inside the game of All-Star Weekend with my main man Chris Gunther on the Chris Gunther Show. Believe that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Appreciate y'all for watching. Remember to like and share this video. We are here at the Business Inside the Game Expo. One of my favorite players to watch growing up. The Chris Gunther Show welcomes Baron Davis. How you doing there, sir?
I'm good, Chris. What's happening, my guy? Thanks for having me.
Man, thanks for taking this time
Sharp
out.
today, man.
Well,
it's All-Star Weekend, you know what I mean?
Man. I appreciate you so much for your time. Here we are, the Business Inside the Game. What made you even want to start this?
For me, it was really I wanted to give access and information to the athletes that were looking to get into investing, that were getting into being entrepreneurs, and really start connecting the dots, right? So it was like if I'm the guy who walks through the fire and they can see me walking through the fire, they can, one, learn from my style, my game, and also from my mistakes and take it up a notch, you know what I mean? And so with Big, it was really, you know, how do you build a platform that gives you full access, all the information, and the opportunity to invest, connect, right, with the right entrepreneurs, the right athletes, musicians, and, you know, C-suites. And it's really about, you know, can you walk into a room and know that everything that I need to achieve my goals or the people are in the same room.
There's going to be a lot of big hitters in the room tomorrow. You have the event from 12 to 4, I believe, and, in the correction, 12 to 6. And I think the coolest part is that everybody's coming to learn. You know, can you share with us a little bit more? How can we learn more about it?
Yeah, you can go to bigsummit.co, on the website, follow us. Really, our summits is really to give the stage to the people who have the superpower, right? And the more we learn from them, the more we hear from them, the more we can actually, as a community, engage in what they're trying to do to bring it to life. So amplifying messages, taking someone like Jadakiss and talking about his coffee brand, right? It's like we are more than what you may see us on the court. And so, or, see us on a stage or see us on a film screen. Right, and so the goal for Big is to really unpack that inside the game of any business and draw correlations and commonality, right, to each industry. So athletes, musicians, people feel confident and inspired as they transition, to different phases in their life, you know what I mean, and different job opportunities.
You also have a conversation tomorrow with Commissioner Adam Silver, and, we have to always make sure that we give him his just due because I believe he's doing an amazing job. How excited are you to look forward to that convo tomorrow?
Yeah, so it is pre-recorded, so it is our... This is our podcast show, Business Inside the Game, but we're going to show it tomorrow. And really, we just talked about, what he saw in this new generation of NBA athletes, as far as investing. We talked about investing. We talked about, how to grow a brand, right? What is the inside track for Adam Silver? How did he gain the confidence to be able to step into, a commissioner's job like that? And so it's really just unpacking all the hard work, his story, and, the story that he's fulfilling as the commissioner of the league.
What is it that you want the people to take away from this entire experience?
I want them to win. I want you to have a winning attitude. I want you to have the confidence. I want you to have the right network of people, right? And to be able to walk away from All-Star Weekend knowing that there's a community, right, that you can build around you, and a community that you met at All-Star Weekend through Big that is going to support you throughout.
As I walked in here, I had noticed the wonderful setup. I noticed the basketball hoops over there, and, here we are, All-Star Weekend. The buzz around the city is great. But anytime somebody hears something that Baron Davis is doing, it's always a great turnout. for you, how does that make you feel to know that, hey, all the stuff that you have been through in your life and to see that you're giving it back and people want to come out and show you love?
Nah, it's dope, man. I think, a big part of what I also advocate against is just, or advocate for, is more athletes being a part of All-Star Weekend. There's so many great basketball players that are in business that, are, very successful, right? Business people outside of what they made on the court. And, this whole family reunion, All-Star Weekend experience, for me, I get excited. I saw Dominique the other day, or just now, in the lobby, and it's like I get excited when I see my OGs, right?
Absolutely.
And so we want to be able to take this opportunity to make this a rose ceremony, right, for all the generations and for all the older generations to support the new generation, right? Because these young kids are, they're balling, they playing their ass off, they have talent, and they stand for a lot of things, you know what I mean? And I think it's important to show that, they come from a lineage, of entrepreneurs, advocates, impact investors, connectors. And so, for me, it's just, I want to keep moving in that direction until our ecosystem is complete.
Sponsorships in any event are critical and is key. Can you share with us about the relationship with your sponsors for all of the events?
Yeah, man, JD Sports, they came through, station here in Indiana. We have a great relationship. When you talk about support and activations, they got, I would say well over 20 activations happening in the city, from youth camps to, redecorations at JD Sports and Finish Line in the mall. And then also, being able to sponsor big and take into account that there is a business, a financial literacy side, an informational side for their executives, for executives that are their contemporaries. I just think that it was, awesome for them to, step up to the plate, right, and really help us create that experience for this year.
Experience is the best teacher, and you've had some amazing experiences in your career. You were 2-time All-Star. What was your All-Star experience like?
Oh, it was great, man. I wish I would have played better or been a little bit more selfish, you know what I mean? Get them stats up. But, just the whole weekend is like you belong. And you belong amongst the stars, and there's no greater feeling, that I've had outside of playoffs or some winning playoff series. But just to know that, you've accomplished something and you're recognized for your talent, you're recognized for the brand that you're building on the court, among the elite guys, I mean, that's a special moment.
You've had a lot of special moments throughout your career, from the good and the bad, but you've always managed to persevere and push through. How are you able to do that?
Just being optimistic, right? Not only do I look around the corner, I go down the block, go down 2 blocks and, try and live in the future, right? And when I say that, it's always like, what do I want to be when I grow up, right? It's like you're never too old to learn. And so if I always challenge myself to, question who do I want to be when I grow up, then that means I can live with my mistakes and my hardships, my triumphs, my successes, right? Because there's always a new iteration and a new elevation to where you can go.
Elevation is key. What are some of the things that you aspire to elevate to this year?
For us, just, with big, having members, getting more members, being able to go to more events. And really, for me, it's just discovering people who are super talented and putting people together so it all makes sense. Coming
to the end now. Appreciate you so much for your time. Before we jump out, it's All-Star Weekend. I got to ask you, East or West?
West.
I was about to say, if you say East, I'll be completely shocked.
But I did spend my time in the East, though. One of my All-Stars, I was on the East. Both of them, I think I was on the East team.
But you did damage in the West, just saying. Yeah, it's not some people that can go baseline on Andre Kirilenko like that. You had to put that out there. Bro. Before we jump out of here, if anybody wants to learn more about business inside the game and learn how, they can be a part of it, how can they do that? You can go to bigsummits.co. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting. I'm Baron Davis.
It's also Big Summits on Twitter, X, and Instagram as well. Yeah, and click and subscribe. We're going to have a link for everything for you down at the bottom. So click and subscribe.
Appreciate you for your time today, man.
I appreciate you, boss.
Remember to like and share this video. Baron Davis on the Chris Gunther Show. God bless. See y'all next time. Thank you. Appreciate you for your time.
Thank you, bro. That was dope.